Hi everyone. Hopefully you guys had a great spring break. I'm not sure what page we're on, but whatever the next page is, we're just gonna call it OL for online learning page 1. Today's lesson is on mortgages, and our essential question today is how do I calculate my monthly payments and interest? If at any point you need to pause the video to write down anything, feel free to do so. So we're gonna dive right in. So some vocabulary that's going to be important for this unit. We have back-end ratio, which is the ratio of monthly debts to the monthly gross income. We have balloon mortgage, which is a loan with a very high last payment and all other payments are low. We have the front-end ratio, which is the ratio of monthly housing expenses to monthly gross income. Interest only interest is paid until the final month of the loan. And we have a mortgage, which is a loan that pays the balance of the cost of a home. Now, we've seen this formula before. So how do I calculate my mortgage payments? I would recommend that you guys use highlighters for this, or 4 different colors, or 4 different color pens, just to make sure that we organize everything how we want it to. So we have M is equal to P times R over 12 multiplied plus 1 times 1 plus R over 12 raised to the 12t power. And it's all divided by 1 plus R over 12 raised to the 12t power minus 1, where M is the monthly payment, P is the principal or the amount of the loan, R is the interest rate written as a percent, and remember that you have to convert it to a decimal, and T is the time in years. Let's look at an example. So example, what is a monthly payment of 15-year 250,000 loan earning 4% interest? Now we're interested in M. We know what P is. Principal is 250,000. We know what the interest rate is. It's 4%, which has a decimal is 0.04, and the time is 15 years. So we plug it all in. We got M is equal to 250,000 times 0.04 divided by 12 times 1 plus 0.04 divided by 12 raised to the 12 times 15 power, all divided by 1 plus 0.04 divided by 12 raised to the 12 times 15 minus 1. And when we do that, we get the answer of $1,849.22. And again, if you need to pause this video at this point, then pause it to make sure you write it down. Okay, so the next thing we're going to look at is how do I calculate how much interest I am paying on a loan? So if you borrow $150,000 at an APR of 7% for 25 years, you will pay $1,060.17 per month. If you borrow the same amount at the same APR for 30 years, you will pay $997.95 per month. What is the total interest on the 25-year mortgage? Okay, so we already know the monthly payment. So what we're going to do is take $1,060.17, multiply it by 12 because you make 12 payments in 1 month, in a year, and multiply it by 25. So we get $318,051. Now we're going to subtract the principal. The principal in this case is $150,000. And when we do that, we get $168,000.51. Okay. Now we're going to do the same thing for the 30-year mortgage. What is the total interest on a 30-year mortgage? So we're going to take the total payments and subtract the principal. Well, again, we're going to take $997.95, multiply it by 12 because there's 12 months in a year, and multiply it by 30 because we're paying for 30 years, minus $150,000. And when you calculate that, you plug it in, you get $209,262. Okay, so it turns out that the longer the mortgages, or the more years that you pay, the more interest that you end up paying at the end. Okay, the next slide shows your assignment, and your assignment is actually going to go on page 2. Okay, so